Hello, my name is Jacques Viljoen. I'm the winemaker of Zevenwacht wines. I would like to introduce you to our 3 Z-Collection wines. Number 1 is our Gewurztraminer. Then we also do a Rhone style blend which consists out of Syrah, Mourvèdre, Grenache and Viognier. And we also do a Bordeaux style blend which is a 3-way split, Cabernet Merlot and Cabernet Franc. I would like you to join me and the rest of the Zevenwacht team in the making of the Z-Collection wines.
Here at Zevenwacht we share one purpose, to produce top quality wines. We don't settle for less. To produce top quality wines, you need top quality grapes. To make sure the grapes reach the cellar in a perfect condition, we harvest our grapes at night while the temperature is cool. The grapes arrive in the cellar with a coolness and freshness, and because they are in such excellent condition, we from here onwards just have to stick to basics and you will get a top quality wine. One of the privileges I as a winemaker get to enjoy most is getting up before sunrise each morning. Nothing makes me feel more alive than spending time with our creator and watching him paint his creations on canvas. One moment it is still dark, slowly light appears and you see the outline of the mountains. Then suddenly an explosion of light and you see the 3-dimensional view of the mountains and vineyards. Feel the first rays of sun on your face and breathe in the fresh air and realize once again that there is a God. I spend a lot of time here in the vineyards. We select specific vineyard blocks, sites and pockets of grapes by analyzing historical data and aerial photographs. We sample regularly, tasting, monitoring and analyzing until we make a decision based on optimum ripeness, flavor and quality. Once the grapes are harvested, we sort them out by hand. Each year we want to improve on the previous vintage, so we need to consider our barrel selection carefully. We know precisely the style we want to achieve. Various 500-litre barrels are selected for the fermentation of our Z-Collection. 24 hours before harvesting, the barrels will be swelled out with water to prevent any leaks. We then remove the heads of the barrels to turn them into small punch-down fermenters. This way we have more control over the individual fermentations, punch-downs and wine blending. Only the best quality grapes make the grade. The rest are very useful for grape fights. For the Z-Rhone blend we want minimal intervention, so we ferment the whole bunches, stalks and everything. We do not add yeast and the fermentation takes place spontaneously. It also means that the selected pockets of grapes can be fermented separately, or we can do the odd co-fermentation. Every year we gather the beautiful ladies of Zevenwacht, like in the movie A Walk in the Clouds. They stomp the grapes to produce the must. They can't have all the fun, so the men join in. It is a sticky affair. I can't say I enjoy being sticky or taai, soos in Afrikaans will say. But grape stomping has its advantages. We should be advertising the merit of Shiraz, Grenache and Mourvèdre stalks. They are fantastic food scrubs. It is funny when you think about it. You only have one chance in a year to make the best possible wine. No second chances in this industry. We do regular punch downs every 4 hours during the active part of the fermentation. This is done to break up the cap of the fermenting wine and to submerge the cap for color and skin tannin extraction and concentration. All these wines are left on the skins for a minimum of 21 days before we press them off. After a long wait for the spontaneous natural fermentation to start, we monitor the wines every morning and afternoon. All the temperature readings and brix measurements are logged. We don't have too much control over our fermentation temperatures. Our barrel cellar runs at 16 degrees Celsius but the fermentation temperature hovers around 26 degrees, not going over 28 degrees Celsius. We leave the wine on the skins after fermentation for 21 days or more, depending on the taste. After a while on the skins, you will start tasting like a joint tannin on the palate, and then you know, pressing time. It's quite labor intensive, seeing that we want to keep every single component separately. Every single 500 litre barrel gets pressed with a basket press and then pumped to a 300 litre barrel that we stack in the top cellar. So to give you an idea, to do 12 500 litre barrels will take you almost a full day. Yep, it's labor intensive, but it's fun. Use an old monkey press or basket press. Slow but effective and soft on the skins. You don't want any harsh press tannins. Making wine is like making the best food ever. The only bad part is cleaning up the kitchen after you've had your fun. Fortunately, after cleaning up the mess, you have that handcrafted bottle of fun for years to come. A true story in a bottle. After the wine has spent 12 months in the 300 litre barrels, we make up the final blend. The wine goes back into the barrel for 4 more months. We taste the wine regularly and decide when to take the final blend from the barrel. We bottle the wine and pack it into bins where it would lie for a further 12 months before labeling and release. We enjoy the finer things in life. That is why, in order to produce the superb Z-Collection, we do not mind going that extra mile. Right from the early morning harvesting, right through to the last tissue wrapped bottle. We even add a last personal touch to the wine. We lovingly label each bottle by hand. The end result is deceptively simple yet elegant. When you open a bottle of our Rhone, you can expect it to exude enticing aromas of dried spices, white pepper, violets, concentrated black fruits and hints of dark chocolate. The palate is ripe, rich and fresh, with layered decadent spicy black currant flavors. A full-bodied wine with a bold, integrated tannin structure with a cellaring potential of 6 to 10 years. That is if you can leave it for that long.